A perfect moment is a rare thing. You could spend your life chasing it, and it would not be a wasted life. And maybe that's what we all are, wandering souls chasing our version of that perfect moment. Not chasing fame, not comfort, but meaning. In a world obsessed with winning, we forget a brutal truth. Honor is still worth living for. Not the honor others talk about, but the one you carry within. The one that lets you sleep without shame. That silent pride you feel when you didn't compromise, when you stood your ground even if no one clapped. Life isn't about power. It's about protecting the part of you that refuses to be bought, that refuses to kneel. Because sometimes, choosing dignity over convenience isn't weakness. It's the clearest form of strength. Real peace isn't found in escape. It's found in purpose. Sometimes, the only battlefield left is the one inside your own mind. And that's where your soul either rises or vanishes. The real victory isn't flashy. It's quiet. It's the discipline to rise when you don't feel like it, to build routine when your world is chaos, to make every small action count. You won't be saved by a miracle. You'll be saved by structure, by discipline, by showing up every day when it's easier to quit. That's how you rebuild, not with noise, but with repetition. No applause, no validation, just a decision to be better than yesterday. That's the kind of discipline this world fears, the kind that doesn't crave attention, only growth, the kind that sacrifices without a guarantee. And while the world races toward speed, status, and shortcuts, something sacred is dying. Not just a slower way of life, but a deeper way of living, the soul of effort, the meaning behind rituals. And when you fight back, it's not to resist change, it's to remind yourself who you are. Because identity without memory is just noise. Speed without direction is just chaos. So you need to ask yourself, what will you stand for when everything around you is pushing you to forget? The real battle isn't success versus failure, it's survival versus soul. And even if you don't win the game everyone else is playing, you can still win your own. Because some victories are invisible. They're not seen in medals or money. They're felt in silence, in how deeply you affected others, in the seed you planted when you thought no one was watching. When you live with intention, even your losses become legendary. Your presence changes people, not because you demanded respect, but because you lived in a way that couldn't be ignored. That's the difference between noise and legacy. And at the center of it all, you. Not the version the world expects, but the version you were meant to become. You don't need saving, you need remembering, of the discipline, of the truth you buried beneath distractions. Life isn't about how long you survive, it's about how deeply you live, how fiercely you believe, how hard you fight for what matters when it's no longer easy. So this message isn't here to motivate you, it's here to confront you, to ask, are you just existing, or are you building something sacred? Are your days empty tasks or rituals with meaning? Do you chase comfort or chase the version of you that could scare the world with your purpose? One day, everything you collect, the applause, the likes, the numbers, will fade. What remains is how you fought, for your soul, for your truth, for your legacy. You don't have to be a hero. You just have to stop surrendering to your weaker self. That's the path of a warrior. That's the pursuit of the perfect moment. And if you spend your whole life chasing it, showing up when it's hard, bleeding for something real, standing tall when silence surrounds you, then know, your life will never be wasted.